Welcome to the Knox County Board of Commissioners meeting for March 26, 2006. I'll go ahead and call the meeting to order, and Jason, I'll turn it over to you, sir.
All right, this is pretty brief today, Commissioners. So the first item we have is approve the County Commissioners Association of Ohio Workers' Comp Group retrospective rating for 2027.
Motion to approve.
Second, all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
And that just will require one signature. Then we have a amendment to the LPA Federal Local Let Project Agreement. I talked to Cameron about this. All this is accounting, the way the coding that the feds are using. That was why it's an amendment. And just so you know, the LPA, that's local public agency, and the local let is when the federal money comes down to ODOT, and then Cameron basically contracts with ODOT. If it's a local let project, ODOT lets him manage that, and him and Clint have gone through the required training and things that they can manage those projects locally instead of ODOT managing those projects. Sometimes bigger projects, ODOT manages those, but when allowed, Cameron can manage those projects for our local county versus having ODOT get involved in it. Kind of obviously speeds up things. So that's what that is. And all this agreement, this addendum is just a classification change. There's no monetary impact or anything like that to it. So it's just for you to approve.
Okay, motion to approve.
Second, all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
And that just requires one signature. And then we did have an annexation on the agenda, and we're going to table that, Mallory, for today, and then we'll circle back around and put that back on another day.
Jason, when is the expiration date that we have to respond?
We're going to pull that and run that through Chip to make sure, but it was, I believe, received by us on March 5th.
And we
I
have
believe
30
Mallory
days.
has it there. I think we have it.
Is it 30
I think
days?
it says 30 to 45 days. We're going to verify that.
I think
but
it did
we
say 30
received
to
it.
45
Yeah.
for a $10 million or more
Yeah.
project.
So I don't know why there's that range, 30 to 45, but we'll verify that with the prosecutor, but we've got a little bit of time.
It almost sounds like that we can't do it before 30 days. It has to be done between the 30 and 45, the way I read it, but I'm not an
I don't
attorney.
Yeah. So we'll verify and then get that back on.
Okay.
And then other than that, we just have some bills and some minutes. And just kind of any public that is coming to the building over the next few weeks, just I sent an email out to staff to be extremely cautious right now. The project is underway with the city. They tore out the crosswalk, are working on that. The intersections where there's lights are also being tore up by the city because they're putting new curbing, and so there's a lot of work going on Chestnut Street, and more is going to start in on High Street. So anybody that's in the building needs to be careful. You may have to just cross the street and not have a crosswalk to cross at. So anyway.
As well as the elevators.
Yeah.
being checked.
Yeah. And that's all I have, Commissioner.
Do you have anything additional you'd like to share?
I know that everybody just have a wonderful Palm Sunday.
I'll look for a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Stand adjourned.